Hi guys, so here we are with a new video, and as you can see it's a DXM Decals set in 1/48 scale. So it's a fresh release from this manufacturer, and we have decals for Aggressor markings on F-15J and DJ Eagles. So in 1/48 scale, I think it should be quite an interesting opportunity to copy those colorful markings, and they should look really impressive, and that's a really great chance to get them and avoid building out-of-the-box markings. And that's why I decided to take a closer look. So we have here the commercial sample, and it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So if you order it directly from DXM website, that's what you will be getting, none less, none more. And note that this gift will be also supplied. As you can see, there are some metal parts, and to be honest, I'm not sure where they will be used, so we will have to check the assembly manual. But here also you can see this small symbol of the cartograph. So yes, decals are printed in cartograph, and I do not see the note on which plastic kits might be handy with this kit, but as you can see, it's written that we have here also MSAP configuration decals, which is also quite a useful thing for some builds. So the packaging is typical for this brand. We have resealable plastic bag. Of course, we see some of the decal sheets through the rear clear section, but we will have to take them out in order to take a careful look at all of those parts. So just give me a second. It should be quite easy and quick. So I suggest we start with the bonus, and this is really tiny bonus, but it's still metal parts. I guess they will be used for the pitot tube, maybe for something else. But again, I remind you that I'm not sure where they are used. If you have an idea, write it in the comment section below. If not, we will have to wait until we check the assembly manual or marking guide. So we start with the first decal sheet. Again, I remind you that it is printed in cartograph, so regarding quality, there shouldn't be any issues. And as you can see, we have here all aircraft numbers. We also have metallic decals here, which is really cool because it will look good in 1/48 scale. So definitely a worthy thing to add. And of course, all other symbols should be easy to work with. So I really doubt that you have any issues here. It's just a matter of getting them on your model, maybe aligning them properly, and also covering them with the clear lacquer afterwards, so that it will be an even coat. Okay, next we continue with the second decal sheet. So yes, in total there are two of them, and to be honest, this is rather surprising. I was expecting more of them. So first of all, I would like to show you that here again we have this chrome decals, which is really good. I wouldn't say it's chrome, it's actually metallic decals, but they're also useful. And if we zoom out a bit, now you can see whole decal sheet. So here we have the stencils, here we have all other stuff, and these stencils, I really appreciate that manufacturer actually included them, because some brands actually skip on this, and this is not good, especially in 1/48 scale. Yes, it will be tedious because you can notice the amount of those decals, but at the same side you can actually get really nice features on your aircraft model. And also note that here we do not have the segmentation on the decal sheet, so you have to be careful while cutting out the necessary symbol, because otherwise you might end up damaging something, and then it will be really difficult to fix. But again, I remind you that they are coming from cartograph, so in terms of printing quality there are no problems whatsoever. Okay, next we continue with application manual or assembly manual if you prefer, or marking guide. And there are a lot of names for this brochure, but it is clear that you won't be able to guess how to apply the symbols without it. And it was also serving as a cover for this set. So it is printed in color, which is really great, because otherwise it will be really tricky to guess how to paint those markings. So I really appreciate that DXM keeps their own level of quality, and those brochures are actually the thing on its own, and few brands can actually match this quality, in my opinion. So here you can see the stenciling guide for the aircraft. As you can see, it is shown from different views, top, side, and also some minor sections, so that you know how to place it precisely. And this is really cool because it will actually help you to get the precise position on your aircraft. The same applies about this 600-gallon drop tank. And of course the paint numbers, by the way, note that they're given in federal standards, so it's FS numbers, and it also means that those paint colors, they will be easier to convert into any paint manufacturer you are using or you prefer to use with your model, so definitely a good thing to have. And next, I guess we will have the first two marking options. So as I said, those camouflages are quite colorful, at least on the top part, and they will require, let's say, perfect matching of the colors, because as you can see, in some cases you will have to mix the colors in order to get the exact shade. So not that easy thing to do, but once you get hang of it, it should be fine. Here, for example, we use the precise colors, but here again we start mixing in order to get this light blue color. But this marking looks crazy, I think, on 148 scale F-15. It might be a really good idea to use this, as well as this one, also green, light green and white. Next we continue with the typical desert camouflage. Nothing, I would say, unusual in my opinion, but those two, again, they are quite futuristic, and this might be a really fun thing to build and actually to paint, because, well, we get the decals here, but we do not get the painting masks, as you remember, and we do not get the templates or masks or actually decals for the camouflage. So all of this stuff should be copied with your own masks, and that would be the main fun part of this release. You have to cut everything by your own, you have to apply it carefully, and of course you have to study these marking guides in order to have the right position of the camouflage elements on your aircraft, so that it won't be looking really weird once you paint everything. Especially with this, well, I would say, at least in my opinion, these angular camouflages, they are easier to copy than those which are really smooth shaped, round ones, and here you have to pay more attention and try to match the angle, the curve, and all other stuff. And here we have one more marking. On the last page we have the last one. So in total we have 3, 6, 10... Okay, so almost 12 markings, and this is really impressive. So in one set you get all of these markings, and you also get the metal parts, so really decent release from DXM Decals in 148 scale. And again, I remind you that decals were printed in cartograph, so everything is covered here, and I think it's worth a purchase in case you would like to build unusual F-15. Of course, you can get it together with other releases from the same brand on official website, and I will be happy to hear your opinion about this release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. And if you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.